So just a quick recap for you guys. Last week, when you last time, basically you guys were all around a mystical dagger, something that was emanating this evil energy coming off of your maybe evil friend Rain, and you were trying to separate her from the dagger and removing the curse, and all of the spellcasters really kind of came together and tried to call forth this magical power to remove the curse, and shit backfired pretty bad. Rain and Jean and your new dragon friend Atlantigix all disappeared within like a snap of a finger, and a giant demon appeared, and you guys were in the midst of a battle with the giant demon. Thegro pretty much put short work to that demon, really kind of activating his rage and showing off some of his new special abilities with his thunder damage and bludgeoning damage when he was putting the two together. The rest of you guys, performed pretty well as well, and quickly put that demon, sent it back to hell. After the battle with it, you contemplated what to do next and where to go, and ultimately decided to go to Rothold, where you would, meet with hopefully somebody who could take you to the next destination, where Throgrim had seen a dream of a city falling out of the sky, which was in Aor. So, following Throgrim's dream, you guys made your way to Rothold, where you met with a pirate lass named the Scarlet Wench in the Scarlet Wench Tavern. And she ultimately, after a little bit of, persuasion on your parts, ultimately decided to take you guys on and sail to the unknown. And that was kind of where we left it, was you guys kind of all moving out of the tavern and heading towards her ship. Am I missing anything? Anything else that you guys wanted to bring up from last week that you wanted to go over again?
I mean, I'm good.
Yeah, I think it's a good recap.
I mean, I do remember threatening the fat guy to steal his ship, so I'm glad she decided to follow along.
Agro is very smitten with damn near destroying that thing mostly by himself.
Yeah, you really
I shot him in the dick if he had one.
Yeah, you would have, honestly. That would have been a great way to end him.
Awesome. So you guys are departing, and since Rain is, at the moment, let's call her occupied. Sarah is going to be filling in as the Scarlet Wench.
Do it all alone, you're a wench.
Oh, and I'm supposed to be doing an Irish accent, so I'm going to fail terribly.
Not bad so far, I'd say.
Yeah, pretty good.
That's because I'm muttering.
And you guys are kind of making your way away from the tavern. This place that you're in, Rothold, is kind of a place that's ultimately, a bunch of raised platforms that hold this city up when the high tide comes in, and when the low tide, is when it's low tide, you can kind of walk around underneath the various platforms, but this time right now it is high tide, and to get out to the Scarlet Wench, which is also the name of the ship that she has, you'll have to probably take a few trips out there by boat, little rowboats.
So we're the plan's pretty much to sail all the way north, like around the continent.
At least that seems like it would be faster. The way, kind of the other way, is a little bit more known, but potentially a little bit more fraught with danger. But those are like the known dangers. Going around to the north is basically uncharted territory. But yeah, it's probably a little faster.
And we going far enough north where it's supposed to be cold?
Very cold, yeah.
We should probably prepare.
Now, you are in a bit more of a tropical climate, I would say, so you might not be able to find the right type of clothes there. That being said, those clothes that you do buy could be potentially modified into something else if you have the skills or if somebody that you know has the skills.
Would the skills be survival?
No, it would be more like leather workers' tools or something along those lines.
So I can't go shoot shit in the wild and then turn it into warmer clothing?
Yeah, definitely. But again, you're in a more tropical climate, so I don't know that the skins that you're going to get here, like you want furs, and you aren't going to find furs here. Further north, yeah, you could probably kill like bear, bison, stuff like that have that thicker fur that you're looking for.
Well, I imagine too I'd have to know of a place we could dock and get supplies before we get there.
You go the other way, yeah.
Oh, we'd have to go like...
Yeah, going
backwards.
north, it's again kind of that unknown.
Okay.
You would know probably one more city that you probably really wouldn't want to go to, which is Gorvelis. Kind of the sister city to Gordranis, and you would know that you've probably got a bounty out there for not just you, but half your crew, if not all your crew.
Well, we're definitely not stopping on land over there. But in that case, yeah, I guess we're fucked. We'll have to hunt for furs.
Well, I'll just keep track of the first sign of life out in the colder climes and then go out and kill some things.
You might be able to kill like a whale or seals or something and get like kind of like that blubber and that waterproof from them.
Let's go whaling.
That doesn't have any bad repercussions in the future.
No, I'm just thinking of the fuck you dolphin, fuck you whale South Park.
Yes.
But yeah, no.
But yeah, like I said, you could probably find enough stuff to get modified, and you would, at least the Scarlet Wench would know that she's got somebody on her crew who has the skills for that sort of modification. Like the ship's carpenter is pretty good with his hands.
Right then, are we all ready to go?
Oh yeah, sounds like a blast.
Yes, I suppose. Back on a boat.
She's a beautiful one. Tauntaun, get everyone ready.
Oh, it's certainly a lot nicer than the one that we were on before.
Tun was the name I meant, not Tauntaun. Tun.
Yeah, so I say that you guys probably can fit 5 in this little rowboat that takes you from, shore to ship. So you've got basically Tun, you've got the Scarlet Wench, and you've probably got, the Silent Shadow with you. Mm-hmm. So you 3 are probably in that first boat. Who do you take in that second boat, or do you take anybody in the second boat?
Shadow.
You have to take 2 trips is kind of what I'm getting at.
Right. probably I'll go in the first boat with them, and with whoever of their group wants to come along. But I think I'll leave Tuntun and the Silent Shadow to take up the next trip, so that they don't steal our boat. Someone of my crew's going with them.
Gotcha. So I would say it's you on that first boat.
Yeah.
I'd say let's probably put either Squill or Doth as one of those NPCs on that first boat. You guys have any preference on which one, or?
Thorgrim will go wherever he's told to.
Karasu will probably want to be on the first boat, just out of habit.
Cool, so let's call it Karasu, Doth. We've got the Scarlet Winch. Throw Squill in there.
Yeah, sure.
And we do 4 people, and then do Thegro, Throgrim, Xavian, and Tauntaun on the next boat.
Question. Does Squill look warm?
Squill look warm?
Yes, just curious. Does Squill look warm?
I don't think she has a lot of fat on her.
Skin her? No, not at all.
Yeah.
Skin and bones, dude. Yeah.
He pondered and was like, no, not worth it.
You could probably make moccasins out of her.
Probably. I don't know if they'll be durable. Coming from the cleric over here.
yeah, that's what he's thinking. She makes some fine boots.
So
She's like, yes, I'm learning from the right people to be evil.
Yeah, we're not exactly going to be the best morally for her, are we? A bunch of pirates. This is where she separates, stays here with us.
Honestly, probably.
They can acquire a new member.
But yeah, I'll go in the boat then with Karasu, Doth, Squill, and who else?
I think just you 4.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you guys start making your way. Karasu, is there anything you were kind of flirting with this Scarlet Winch earlier? Or is there a continuation of that, or are you kind of sitting, staring out into the sea? Because I know you like the sea last time you had talked.
He's just kind of sitting there taking in the sea while, like, rowing. And then he just kind of sits there and goes, so, is there a Mr. Scarlet Wench in the picture?
Well, he wouldn't be you if that's what you're trying to get at.
He's back a little to where he's got that awkward grin, like he's staring at her from his back, and he's like, yeah, it's not the first time I've heard that.
Doth will speak up here, and he's just like, oh, I get it. You with women is like Throgrim with art.
He's lucky Throgrim didn't hear that.
Well, keep trying and maybe one day you'll get it.
Squill is probably looking pretty terrified, like gripping both sides of the boat with her little tiny goblin hands and like holding on for dear life.
Don't worry,
Karasu,
little one. We won't send you to Davy Jones yet.
Yeah, I would say for both Karasu and for the Scarlet Winch here, it seems as though, like, I don't know, this person's probably never been on water before and is pretty terrified.
Karasu just smirks. Oh, come now, little one. What's the problem? While he kind of slowly rocks back and forth while pushing the paddles.
I can't swim.
Well, I found the best way to learn is by going into water. Kind of hard to practice outside.
Nah, I'm good.
You better pray we don't hit any choppy waves. Then he kind of leans into the side laughing.
Just holding tighter. You can see her like little goblin claws are like clawing little claw marks into the side of the boat.
All right, I am just joking. My apologies.
And after a short while, you guys make it up to the boat where they, let a little ship's ladder down the side, and you guys climb up the side. And for the Scarlet Witch, I'm sure you'll probably have to make some sort of introductions to your crew here. Real quick, let me just pull up a quick map here. While I'm doing that, let's go back to Thegro and Throgrim on the docks. You've got Tauntaun and, a big... so Tauntaun's a big, tall orc who's probably as tall as Thegro and has, big old warhammer maul type weapon across his back. And the other guy who's standing next to him is in chainmail. He's a red tiefling with the big horns. He's got scars all over his face and whatever you can see of his neck. And he seems to be just extremely silent. You haven't heard a peep out of this guy at all yet. But is there anything that Thegro or Throgrim would be talking about to each other or to... these guys?
Well, upon seeing another large orc, I tell Thegro, you should play chess with him when you get the chance. Since no one seems to be able to beat you, maybe another orc can compete.
That sounds like fun. I'll offer to play chess with him and see if he gives me any kind of reaction on that.
I mean, sure, it's probably going to be a little while before they get back. He'll start playing chess with you.
Yay.
Beat him, Tuntun. You got this.
Will Thegro meet his match?
Just roll me a d20. Nope. Still winning.
You have failed me, Tuntun.
Failed us, Tuntun.
Back to the other group. As you guys climb on board, you will see that there is a red and a blue dragonborn who kind of look like they're kind of playfully shoving each other back and forth, like they're play fighting over in one corner. There are two very similar looking elves together, dark elves together, and you just see those four at the moment on the deck. And so, Scarlet Wench, you can either introduce your crew to them or them to your crew, one way or the other.
Alright, you fucks. It looks like we're going to be a little bit of a taxi over the seas for a while. These are the twins. She'll point out to the Dragonborns. That's Aya and Ara. She'll point out to the Dark Elf twins. Those are the only four we could see.
Yeah, those are the four that are on deck, so the other, four are probably below deck somewhere.
I'll holler out to see if he's nearby for Nibbles. Nibbles! You around here?
You just hear this kind of scree as he just comes running up onto the top deck.
Who's a little male pirate goblin. Perfect. Maybe you can help your little friend out here. I'll point out Squill to him.
Want me to eat it?
Not yet.
So they're all that dumb. Noted.
Hey, don't you talk shit about my crew while you're on my boat.
Oh, no, trust me, not your crew. Mostly double backing to the one with me.
Well, either way, this is a crazy elf, a crazy turtle, and a crazy goblin. Treat them well. And I start heading up to the top helm.
Do you send somebody back with the boat to go and pick up the other guys?
Oh,
or do
yeah.
you send...
No, I just leave them there.
Yeah, right? Do you go yourself?
Yeah, I guess I could go myself.
It's up to you. I mean, you're the captain of the ship. You can boss people around if you really wanted to.
Actually, fuck it, yeah. I'll send Drax. Because he's a little more level-headed. Maybe he can insight them for me while he's on the way there. I'll give him the wink, and he knows that's what it means. And then I'll head up to the helm to wait.
Cool.
And look awesome on the wheel of the ship, you know.
So judging by the names, I'm guessing the twins are female drow?
No.
One female, one male.
I mean, I don't discriminate. Harasu doesn't care.
He just wants to bed both the twins, even though the twins are the dragonborn. Back at the dockside, are you playing another game of chess? Thorgrim, do you step in and play a game of chess? Do you try and continue conversation?
Yeah, I'll try a game.
Are you playing against Thegro? Winner stays on?
Yes, if he wants to.
Ooh, that sounds like a challenge. Yes, let's do it.
Oh, no!
Barely.
Can't win.
It looks
I don't
like you
think I've
guys
won
took
a game of chess yet.
Yeah, you guys took a lot of pieces off. Like, this might have been one of the closest games yet. And, like, Thegro, you felt like you were going to lose at one point. Thorgrim, you felt like you had him, but he put you in checkmate just right there at the end, and you're... Fuck. Almost had you.
I almost regret grabbing this chessboard.
Oh, you'll get better, little dwarf. It seems as though you gave him a run for his money.
Someday. Maybe someday.
About that time, you see that ship return, or not the ship, but that little rowboat returning. Oars are being pulled by a blue dragonborn who's wearing what looks to be like almost like these robes. And as he kind of pulls up to the dock, you can see that he's pretty well muscled and seems to be a pretty strong dude. And he'll pull up to the docks here and just, all right, your chariot's away.
No time like the present. So I climb down in the boat.
Thegro, I assume you just hop on as well?
Correct.
All right. Tauntaun and Xavian will also hop into the back there. I would say that he would have introduced him as Xavian or the Silent Shadow. And he'll say, oh, he don't talk much, pointing him out.
Why?
Well, he don't have no tongue.
How'd that happen?
Well, I mean, you could ask him, but I don't think you'd get much of an answer.
I suppose it would be tough to talk without a tongue.
Xavian just makes this slicing gesture with his hand.
So why are you called the Shadow?
Well, you haven't seen him fight.
Well, where we're going, I'm sure I will see him.
Then you'll figure out why they call him the Silent Shadow.
I look forward to seeing that. Sounds interesting.
He just, the Shadow, just lifts up his shield and, thumps it with his sword.
Thorgrim approves.
Yeah, you guys keep rowing out towards the ship. About that time, as you guys are starting to row back, we'll bounce back over to the ship. What do you do first, Scarlet Winch? As you said, you're making your way up to like the main deck, right?
Yeah, just to look cool on the at the helm while they approach and get on the board her ship. The appearances matter, after all. And
totally.
While doing that, I will shout out to the rest that we're going to be leaving and to like get ready and batten down the hatches and things like that. And make sure, I'm sure it's a thing, but I'd be asking that Tangaroa is on board too, or at least in visual of the boat or the ship. Yeah, so
he'd go ahead and like move on to the main deck. The only two that kind of stay below decks are Cookie and the Mole. The Mole just kind of
which is fine.
He does his own thing.
I just imagine as a sea elf, he would jump like Tangaroa would jump into the water a lot. So it'd just be like a thing to be aware. Like he knows where the ship is if we're leaving, you know.
You would think so, but I'm going to send you a DM just real quick.
Okay. We're being so needy today, Tubbies.
Yeah, I just sent you that. Okay. But yeah, so for Karasu, you would see coming up onto the deck is somebody that you've kind of been looking for, a sea elf. But before he gets up to deck, what were you doing as you kind of tried to either ingratiate yourself with the crew or kind of hang back with Squill and Doth?
No, the moment orders were given to start doing shit, he would go around and just pick up where someone isn't and then try to assist. Obviously, from what he learned from the last guy.
Right.
I think I'd definitely clock that as there's potential. You know?
He may be a clown, but he still does his job.
Well, my crew's a bunch of fucking clowns, but
clown.
I would say as you're doing this, like the Red Dragonborn will like come over and help you out best that he can too, and just, I'm Cracks. Let me show
Cracks,
you the ropes.
Pleasure to meet you.
What was your name?
Karasu.
Pleasure's all mine, friend, and he'll shake your hand with, one of those, like, Roman, like...
Yeah, he'll return the Roman handshake, the bicep shake.
Yeah, and then he'll just show you some of the ropes around, and he'll just point out, like, various things. He's like, it seems you've been on a ship before, but maybe not a ton. Let me show you this and show you that, and... He'll be generally pretty helpful after he sees that you're trying to be generally pretty helpful, too.
Excellent. Much needed. It is best to be schooled in something. I was just kind of going with the flow.
I think Squill at this point probably would have made her way below decks because she is still kind of afraid of like that open water. And Doth is probably making himself helpful as well. Going around and like trying to help you, and he'll come over and introduce himself to Cracks and just help out a bit.
I will gladly start giving them both orders and what to do.
Easy enough. Back to our little rowboat as you guys are rowing towards the shore. Anything that you guys would be chatting about or asking questions of?
I'd just ask, what do they usually do with their boat?
Well, we be pirates, you see, and we like to go out and, find other vessels and take the stuff and maybe kill them and bring it back here and sell it. Pretty simple life, you know.
Are they innocents that you're killing?
I mean, I don't stop to ask.
Did you ever think about not killing them?
I mean, sometimes. If they give over the stuff easily enough, I mean, we don't really kill them.
You won't be robbing any ships on our journey, will you?
Well, it depends on if they've got good stuff. It's hard to pass up some good stuff, and then the dragonborn up towards the like he just starts nodding in agreement with like one of those like little scaly like lizard smiles.
Thorgrim like makes an effort to like visibly frown, like a real like grumpy look.
I mean, you did sign up with a bunch of pirates. So I'm not
He's
sure.
hoping maybe they were more ethical.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Thorgrim was expecting here, but I guess that's kind of true for Thorgrim as well. Like he has
Yeah,
not
he's from the mountains.
experienced this type of life by any means. So yeah, eventually you guys make your way on board, and you'll see Doth and Karasu helping out with, you know, a red dragonborn who does look pretty similar to the blue dragonborn, as much as you can tell. And you'll make your way onto the ship.
I will also, you know, shout out names for them, for those that are here. And, yeah, just probably, you know, I might set the Dark Elf twins to getting a space for the newcomers to sleep.
I mean, yeah, it's all hammocks below deck, so I mean, there's not really much. Like, even you sleep on a hammock below. Like, it's.
Oh, I don't have a captain's quarters?
Not really. I mean, this is a small boat.
Okay. She's small, but she works well.
Actually, you know what?
All but ears.
There is a captain's quarters on here. You do have a
Okay.
captain's quarters.
Okay.
I was not looking at the lower part of the map.
Yeah. My quarters. Then if there's like nothing to set up, I wouldn't do that. I'd just make sure to introduce their names and then make sure to tell them not to go in mine.
Yeah, tell them not to go in. Yeah, INRO would probably hang up a few extra hammocks that you have.
And once everything's ready and everyone's ready, start setting sail.
I want to ask the captain, you weren't planning on attacking anyone on this trip, were you? Or taking their stuff, as I've been told you like to do?
She kind of smirks like, well, I don't know. It kind of depends, doesn't it?
I would think not. We're here for a honest job.
I'm an honest fighter.
Well, I think you should have thought of that when you came over to hire a bunch of pirates. I lost the accent.
Well, we'll see.
Do I hear Grum?
Just know that I do not approve.
Oh, all right.
I would say, yeah, Karasu, you're probably within sight and within hearing of Thorgrim.
Thorgrim!
Personally, Thorgrim, even though she isn't going to listen, he thinks like she honestly considered what he said, so he's kind of pleased with himself for that.
Yeah, she'll just look back at 1010 and be like, he doesn't approve. What are we going to do?
Well, I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of deep water from here to there, and it doesn't look like he can swim well.
Does Thorgrim hear this?
It's whispered, so I mean, you could probably do a perception check and see if you can hear it, but...
I also hollered at you.
I'll pass. Yeah, I'm gonna go see what Karasu wanted.
But as he's doing, like, walking away, I'll kind of laugh at Dun and be just like, well, let's not keelhaul him yet, but...
All right, fair enough.
We'll keep the extra rope just in case.
Kind of laugh, like, with a deep chuckle. Karasu and Throgrim. Is Thegro over there as well, or where's Thegro? What's Thegro doing, just real quick?
I think Thegro is going to be off with Throgrim and that group because he thinks that they're having fun.
Karasu's licks the railing, smoking on his pipe. Thorgrim, please come here.
Yes?
Don't go vowing the people who are literally about to... We're in their control for 3 months at best.
Well, they'll get a reward once the job's done.
Thorgrim, maybe the reward happens to be passing vessels.
No, we can't do that.
Well, I'm sure they don't just kill people who comply. I mean, if you were to say, theoretically, talk to a demon and be like, will you hear the word of Pelor? And he goes, sure. Are you then going to be like, cool, Pelor now smites you?
I don't understand the question. Why would I be talking to a demon?
Oh, Jesus, I forget. Oh, gods. Well, all right,
Anyway.
listen.
How are we
In the wild-
have divine weapons? How are we supposed to earn the god's blessing if we're robbing folks and pillaging the sea?
By
and
killing
whatnot?
the main thing the gods are scared of. I mean,
Pelor isn't scared of anything. He might
well,
worry,
then
but he's
where's
not afraid.
Pelor? I get that, but where's Pelor in this journey?
He's working through me.
Gotcha. So let's just... Okay, so the gods want us to succeed, right?
I imagine.
Okay, and we come across a camp and we have no supplies. Now, Bull Camp have supplies, and sometimes, more often than not, more supplies than they need. If we were to, say, request some of their goods, are we evil?
There's a big difference between requesting and threatening and taking what's not ours.
Well, let's say, for example, we don't get these goods, we die in 2 days' march. Then what world are we...
Oh, we could come up with some agreement.
Oh,
work for them.
but
for some
could
food.
you... Could you...
Yes. I'm sure of it.
Here's a fishing rod. Get some fish. He just smiles. It's so simple.
Well, anyways, the point is, I will not tolerate thievery on this trip. Thagro, I'm
You
sure
know, there's a
agree with me.
difference. There's a difference between thievery and, you know, just acquiescing a little extra.
Borrowing without returning, maybe? Yeah, no.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see, I suppose.
We will. I'm sure everything will be fine. But don't go pissing off the people that we are on their boat.
There's nothing wrong with letting them know my boundaries.
But what are you going to do about it? Give them a stern talking to?
Well, I gave the captain, I told her my thoughts, and I think she honestly considered it. So I think we'll be okay.
Rossi glances over at them all laughing together. I'm pretty certain she took those words to heart.
I think so. Why wouldn't she?
He just shoulder claps him. Sometimes you're too good of a man, Thorgrim.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Any input from Thegro for this conversation?
Agro's mostly just laughing at this whole conversation. He agrees with Thorgrim, though, that Karasu's basically in the wrong.
Well, when it comes down to survival, survival is survival. You die or you don't. I mean, I guess you could die with your morals. And good on you. Then the gods will be like, why didn't you take their bread and survive? Now the world's gonna end.
Well, would a world where everyone has to steal from each other even be worth saving?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I don't know about that. It sounds pretty terrible to me.
Well, you're
Might as well
sounding
go down to the
rather like
abyss.
you sound rather like you have a touch of the villain syndrome. Did that darkness get too close to you? Did it touch you in any way I wasn't aware of?
What are you implying? That I'm evil because I don't want to
Well, you
steal?
literally just said, my good man, that a world where someone has to steal survive isn't worth saving. So
I said
you
a
would
world where
condemn
everyone
this
has to
world.
steal.
Oh, everyone. Well, now,
That's
see,
not
that's a
up to
far
me.
fetch.
But you're talking hypotheticals. No one's stealing. Not everyone's stealing from each other, but we can teach them their better ways.
Yeah, sure.
And I plan to teach these ruffians how to be better.
I'm sure they're going to teach you how to swim better as well. But that's just here nor there.
I think could use some tips for swimming, so I might have to talk to them about that.
I'm sure they'd be more than happy to comply.
Did I notice the sea elf?
Yeah, I would say at some point after your argument. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, you definitely see him on board. He's probably over on one side of the deck, just kind of staring out into the ocean, while Doth and Krax and Drax are over on the other side, kind of still doing some work. Them showing him the ropes. Everybody else has seemed to have gone below deck or up to like the main captain's deck. Before you go over to the Sea Elf, however, I want to bounce back to Scarlet Winch. What do you got going on?
I don't think much. Who came up to me?
You've got Xavian and you've got Tuntun next to you.
So what you all think of this? These two? Or this group we've got?
Well, they seem to be doing all right, but they also seem to be pretty desperate.
Clearly. Since they came to ask us for some help. I just want the two of you to...
We don't seem to be the type that people ask for help, do they? Do we?
No, not at all. But, well, since they're here... Can't do the accent well. But anyways, since they're here, keep an eye out, huh? Make sure they don't put their hands where they don't belong.
Indeed.
That elf is fucking weird. Just eyeing Karasu.
You have no idea.
Yeah, you see, as you're eyeing Karasu, this is probably about the time that him and Thorgrim are like, probably like not like I just imagine like animated arguing back and forth. All right, Thorgrim, you wanted to potentially go and speak to the sea elf.
Well, I was going to ask Karasu to do it. You know, since he's an elf, he might be more willing to to listen to what another elf has to say.
Karasu stops. You racist animal! How dare you? And then he just laughs and pats him on the shoulder. I'll go talk to him.
Make sure you ask if they could know anything about a kraken that might have an artifact.
Yes, of course. Well, I guess I just approach and hail Sylvan.
He looks up at you, but he's got kind of a puzzled expression on his face, and he doesn't respond in Sylvan. You see that he's kind of wearing like this leather armor. He's got like a staff kind of nearby that he kind of pulls himself around with. He's got like this seaweed green, kind of blue-green almost hair, and this blue skin, and just these purple eyes.
Well, an Elven? You, my friend, have quite an amazing appearance.
Responding in Elvish, you'll say, thank you, I guess?
So, I gotta ask. I'm kind of from the Fae, and I haven't really been in the ocean much. How is the best way to get Cation going with sea elves? From like the surface to the ocean floor, I'm guessing is where a lot of them.
That's a very good question, mate. I'm not quite sure.
Makes sense. You'd mostly just swim down there and say hi.
Well, I mean, not quite, but it's a bit of a long story.
And, have you ever heard rumors among your kin or anything about a kraken, by chance?
Mate, I'll level with you. Actually washed up on shore here about 2 months ago, and I don't really have much of a memory before that.
Well, I understand. I apologize. So I'm guessing you're a druid?
I mean, I've got a bit of a connection with the sea.
That's quite interesting. By chance, any spell that could help us breathe underwater?
I mean, I can help a few of you, yeah.
So then I'm guessing the Scarlet One found you?
Yeah. They're in a
Just been
crew,
helping
just
out.
found, body washed up on the beach and took me in.
Oh, they seem
Kind
rather...
of gave him a bit of shock when I wasn't really dead, They came over and tried to loot my pockets, and it scared him a bit when I spit up in water.
Well, they're quite the benevolent crew. They picked you up and saved you from the...
Yeah, it started out with a bit of a fight, but after a while we all calmed down enough to see the same side.
It's a fascinating story. It's funny how enemies can be friends.
Oh, it sure is, yeah.
And he's like, and some friends could be sometimes the most horrific enemies. Just be cautious.
Yeah, I haven't really come across that yet, but I'll trust you on that, mate.
He nods and claps him on the shoulder. Well, I won't keep you from the sea. I just was curious. I haven't really seen too many sea elves.
I'll be honest, I haven't seen too many. What are you, like? You're not dark elf. You're not a sea elf.
No, I'm just a regular ended elf, nothing fancy. Not like the Fey style ones. What are they? The Eladrin? Those are shiny elves. Wear their season on their sleeves.
Ah, interesting. I'll take your word for that, Ed.
Yeah. Yep. I spent a lot of time out in the Fey, though. It's an experience.
You know, I kind of had a bit of an experience in the Fae once. I don't have a ton of my memories, but every now and then they come back in flashes. And I remember having a dragon's egg and running away from the dragon and trying to get away, but I don't really quite remember what happened after that.
Well, I just hope that your memory is short term and not long, my friend. He smiles warmly and kind of holds him on the shoulder. Does the shoulder pat. I have an idea what happened to him.
Throgrim and Thegro, do you guys kind of stay where you are, kind of up on the top of the deck? Do you go down below decks? Do you go and talk towards the Scarlet Witch or Doth or anybody else around, or just chat with each other?
If Thagro doesn't have anything to say, I'd probably try to make myself useful in some way.
Yeah, Thagro might actually kind of wander off towards like the bow of the ship and just kind of like stare off into the water and just kind of like watch the scenery, I guess, or lack thereof, I should say. Did that come through?
Yeah. Can't hear Canyon anymore, though.
Okay.
Sorry, I was muted. But, yeah, fair enough, Thegro. You're just up there kind of staring into the water and the receding coastline. For Throgrim, I would say at this point in time, there is no work to be done. It kind of seems like everything is shipshape at the moment. The two Dragonborn brothers that were kind of helping Doth have, clapped him on the shoulder, said thanks for the help, and let's go downstairs and get a beer. And so they are starting to make their way downstairs, probably at about the same time that you're coming down towards the main deck, if you can see that little map right there. Do you continue downstairs with them? Do you stay on deck and maybe go over and chat with Karasu, go up on to the main deck?
I heard beer, so I will go downstairs with them.
Awesome. So, making your way below decks. Give me a quick second here. You will see your friends Squill and Nibbles kind of up towards the top of the deck, where there are a few, kind of hammocks strung out around the corners, and a table with 4 chairs kind of set up. At the 4 chairs, kind of to the top, is what looks to be a deep gnome. So, like a kind of more purple colored skin gnome, definitely different than like a dwarf or a halfling. Like, I don't know that you've probably had much contact with gnomes, especially the deep gnomes, but I think that you would recognize enough that, like, oh, this guy's maybe a little different. He's got like these kind of goggle like eyeglasses on him, and it looks like he's got like this leather apron that's just covered in soot and oil and just every bit of dirt and grime that you can think of. Next to him at the table, kind of sitting on either side, are 2 dark elves. Both of them look very similar. One of them is male and one of them is a female. The male is kind of clad in these kind of like sorcerer wizard type robes. The female is kind of a little bit more like she's got like this long bow on her, and she looks like she's dressed maybe a little bit more like Karasu would be dressed. And at the kind of foot of the table over here, there is a dwarf who's kind of like, you know, a little bit on the larger side, maybe a little bit on that bigger side. It looks like he has a love for food, and he's probably singing a song and just passing out cups as you guys are coming down the stairs. Up in the corner, you see Squill, who looks to probably have calmed down just a little bit at this point, and then another goblin kind of sitting in that other corner up there. And you guys enter into the lower decks of the ship.
Well, I'll go up to the dwarf and say, I haven't seen a brother dwarf in quite some time.
Well, hello there, laddie. What brings you out to these parts?
Oh, you know, holy missions, quests from the gods, the usual stuff.
Ooh, that sounds fun. He just starts he pulls out like a notebook and starts like writing stuff down. All right, tell me more about this.
Oh, gladly. And I start, if no one's interrupting, I'll start like going into details about the adventures.
Yeah, and if you miss anything, Doth will just be in there and like, oh yes, and then that happened, and whoa, yeah, this is awesome. This is fascinating. Oh, this is gonna be a great song. Just writing away.
Ooh, I'd like to hear the song once it's completed.
It better be called rock beer.
Paylor's golden
like
ass.
Beer. And you, Turtle Man, you look like you need a beer too. Here's beers.
Thank you.
Yeah, and he starts, continues writing away, and you see him like pull out, little viol and start playing along, and like starts, plucking stuff out and like playing and like starting to make a little tune in his head as he's writing out this song for you guys. Goth is like, ooh, this is very, very good beer. What do you think?
Goth asked me.
Yeah, it's just you two down here that know each other at this point.
Yeah, I'm guessing if he thinks it's very good, then I'd probably like it too. It's not dwarf beer, is it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it
Dwarven
is.
beer. Yeah, it's stuff that Cookie made here. He'll introduce himself as Cookie, and then he's the more boisterous of the group. You can tell he's maybe a bard of some sort, as he starts kind of singing off everybody's name, and like he'll introduce Ara, who's the male drow, and Aya, who's the female drow, Nibbles, who's kind of the goblin who's hiding out in the corner, the mole, who is the deep gnome here, and Cracks and Drax.
The twins.
We call them the twins, though. They're just brothers. They're not really twins. Not like these two who are actually twins. It's kind of weird, but you get used to it.
Seems easy enough to keep track of. How did you come across dwarven beer all the way out here?
Well, I'll make it.
Oh. Our one companion early in the journey, he would have loved to talk to you about making beer. Poor lad.
Oh, yeah? You a brewer?
Oh, he had the ambition. Believe it or not, he wanted to try to brew beer out of rocks in some way.
Well, that's fucking stupid.
Maybe he had some magic, so I suppose it could have been possible.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, but I've also got magic, and I've never even thought about trying that. That just sounds gross.
We'll never know.
It's even in honor of them, so fuck it.
I just heard mumbles in the background, but yeah, you hear this mumble on the waves. Yeah, anything else that Throgren would want to do down here as everybody seems to be, eating, drinking, and, generally having a good time and,
Just
not partying, but partying like pirates will every night.
Yeah, that's all. He just goes into more of the story in as much detail as he can.
Hell yeah. No, he just keeps scribbling away and, like I said, kind of plucking different notes out and sounding out different instruments and seeing how different things sound on there. Back up on the top deck, let's bounce over to Thegro, who is staring out over the water. Thegro, are you just hanging out up here? Is there anything in particular that you're doing?
Mostly just hanging out. What time is it currently, by chance? Like, are we losing the sun? Is it rising?
Yeah,
is it?
I would say the sun's setting about this time of day, so it's still up, but you guys are kind of heading north and east, so the sun is kind of setting a little bit behind you, and so let me actually move you to the other side of the ship down here. You'll probably come up to where the lady that you would know as the Scarlet Wench and then her two companions are, so you can get a better view of the setting sun if you wanted.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. Just kind of like daydream, gaze off in the distance, just kind of like lose all track of myself.
You'll notice that the big tiefling, who doesn't say much, just comes over and stands next to you and looks at the sunset as well. Doesn't say anything because he can't, but just stands there with you.
I just whispered to Ten. Well, at least he's found a friend.
He'll whisper back, I think he's just trying to keep an eye on him just in case he tries anything funny up here.
No, I get that. They're both quietly staring off into the sunlight, so...
Yeah, you think we should get him to hold hands?
Oh, could we?
I'm just gonna look at the tiefling and be like, I know you can't talk, but I have not seen anything like this in a very long time. And I'm just gonna keep gazing off.
He just says,
Do you know what a duck is?
Yeah. He'll nod his head.
I want to reach in my pack and see if I have one of my little duck carvings and just hand it to him.
He'll look at it for a moment, and then he'll pull out probably... I'd say it's probably like a whale, or it's a narwhal. He pulls out like a little narwhal carving, and he hands it back to you.
Thank you. I will set it in my bag and I really like it.
He'll pull out what looks to be like a red dragon scale. You'll tap it and say, "Ugh."
For me?
He'll shake his head. He'll tap it and then kind of point to the wood carving.
So you use this for carving?
He'll shake his head.
Well, thank you very much. I will treasure it fondly.
He'll put his head down in disappointment and just shrug and go back, just probably a couple steps away towards the end of the deck.
I'm just gonna look at him and be like, oh, and just kind of shake my head and go back to watching the sunset.
Karasu, what are you up to?
Back his way to the top of the lookout.
I'm up to the top of the mast.
Yeah.
All right. Doing anything in particular up there? Just keeping an eye out on the ocean, or?
Probably doing both. He's staring He's trying to keep watch while also sitting there bickering with himself.
Any thoughts that you express out loud, or is it all internal?
Oh, he's saying it out loud. Should have put a bloody arrow in her head when I saw her again. What are you doing? What are you doing, old man? Where is your nephew? And he's like, well, as cheesy as it is, I hope you're gazing at the same sunset. And he just laughs hysterically because he remembers him saying that one time. And then he just slumps into the roost up there.
Missing his nephew for sure.
Yep.
You briefly had a son. Briefly.
Yep.
Scarlet, what are you doing?
Just kind of enjoying the sea, enjoying the feel of the ship, you know. This is kind of this is what she lives for, is to adventure the great unknown, and also if we can find Aor, holy fuck, that's huge. And, you know, all the possibilities, especially some of those possibilities that, you know, she has in mind. And I think there's just a lot on her mind, like, it's too much to hope, but she thinks it could be nice to start. And I think, though, after a while, as the sun is setting and things are going on, I'll just nod to the others around and put the rope on the wheel and head down to get some dinner with the crew, because I want to hang out with my crew.
Easy enough. You head downstairs and
I hope you guys don't hear him.
Sorry, what?
Maniaco, he's as fuck.
Hmm?
Oh. The dog. I don't hear him. Don't worry.
Yeah, who do you leave to steer the ship? I'd say Tangaroa probably has a lot of experience, but Tuntun's also probably pretty good. He's your first mate.
I feel like, you know, Tuntun's there, so I'd probably, like, he's right there, so I'd probably just nod to him too. But I know, like, they would probably know she doesn't really give a fuck who. So if Tuntun's like, man, I really don't want to do this right now, and Tangaroa ends up doing it, it's like, I don't care, you know? Yeah. So, yeah, she'll just probably just nod in general to either of them, like, one of you pick it up, and then head down.
Easy enough. I would say as you come downstairs, they all kind of just scoot over and make a spot for you, and you end up probably sitting next to Throgrim over here.
Oh, good, I get the holy man. As I sit
So you
down.
got Throgrim on one side and then Drax on the other, so you've got that combo of, I guess, kind of holy with him being a little bit more monky, but...
Yeah. Well, I hope you got some good food on the menu tonight there, Cookie.
Yeah, you know, I did like a lobster fry-up. I got some, you know, shrimp. I got some fish stew. Really, anything that you want tonight.
What's a special occasion? Maybe let's go for some fish? We never have fish. Obviously, joking.
Oh, never. This is my first time ever cooking fish. Let me know what you think, and he'll start dishing you up like a bowl.
Take a taste and... Cookie, you've outdone yourself as always.
Yeah, I appreciate that, ma'am. Thank you much. And he'll like blush just a little bit as he goes back to like stirring his pot.
Give him a wink and then continue eating. You know, gotta do the sexy girl wink.
Oh, yeah.
Hope the rest of you are faring well here. Enjoying yourself, enjoying the food.
Cookie has done a fine job with the beer, especially.
Oh, yes. The beer is really excellent. Doth will add in.
Well, it is his special brew that he does. He is the best talent for song and food.
I look forward to hearing his song about our adventures.
Oh, you've gotten to know them that well, Cookie.
Yeah, they've been telling me a crazy story. I don't know if half of it's real, but either way, it's a good story. Some crazy chick's taking over the world? I don't know.
Oh, it's quite real.
I just, behind Thorgrim, I give Cookie one of those, like, 50-50 sort of vibes.
Doc is sitting across from you on the table. He just kind of catches that and just shrugs.
Any good heroes or fair maidens? You need that in a good story.
Well, I don't know if she's what you would call a fair maiden, but they were trying to rescue her for once. Sounds like there's a couple of heroes here. This Thegro fella. Sounds like he single-handedly took out a demon by himself. And if you, Thegro, if you look over, Thorgrim, if you look over to your left, you'll see written in Dwarvish, he's changed the story just a little bit, and so it is just Thegro taking on this demon single-handedly, like completely broke you guys out.
Well, that's not quite accurate. You see, Thegro definitely...
I just interrupt him all on his own, huh?
Crazy stuff. I don't know. He's got like the super magical powerful belt that made him like a holy terror.
Oh, a powerful
I chuckle
belt.
to myself and...
Thegro, you are technically still upstairs, but I think that you do just get a good feeling on the inside and just chuckle to yourself. Just, yeah, I'm awesome.
A very powerful belt, you
People
say?
needed to win.
Yeah. Very powerful
But yeah,
belt, you
sounds
say?
like one of the friends is missing. They had a dragon for a while, but I don't see a dragon around. But yeah, they had a dragon, and then that dragon disappeared along with the crazy chick, and then there's one of their friends who's like, what, he's a knight?
Oh, Jean, yes. He was Karasu's nephew.
Was he a knight or a wizard? I can't really tell from the way you described the story.
A bit of both.
Oh,
Although
cool.
he
He'll
seemed to do more with magic than with his blade.
He'll write in Night Wizard.
Not Nightman.
Yeah, right. But yeah, you'll if you look back over his notes, it looks like he's embellished parts of the story, changed stuff. Like the story that you told him is almost completely not different than what he wrote down, but it's kind of like if
Bardified?
It's like if you've seen the movie adaptation of a book.
No.
It might make a better song with the embellishment.
Probably. It does seem like he does know what he's doing.
It'll be interesting to hear this song once you're done.
No, I can't wait to finish it. He's like, I just can't determine which instrument to play with. He like pulls out like 4 instruments at the same time, and just starts like banging on a drum, like plucking a string, like playing in a chord. Like it looked like it's a mashup of all these sounds at once, and that part does not look professional, but hey, it works. Thegro, are you getting hungry at all? Do you think that you'd head downstairs at some point where you smell this like nice cooking coming up?
Yeah, Thegro is definitely hungry. He'll head downstairs towards the food.
I would just say that they probably brought out like a second table for you guys all to sit around because this 4-person table wasn't really doing the trick. But yeah, we'll bring Thegro downstairs, and it looks like your silent shadow is following along with you as Xavian comes downstairs with you. Do you go for the fish stew? Do you go for the lobster? Do you go for the shrimps? All of the above?
Yeah, I'll try. I want to try a little bit of everything.
Just grab a big old plate and just start shoveling it on.
Yes.
Love it. Alright, I'm just moving some pieces around over here. That way everybody's got a spot. Karas, are you just drinking tonight for dinner? Eating some rations out of a bag?
Yeah, he's sitting there pemmican. You're so sweet. Kept me alive all these years.
Just chewing on it for like the next 3 hours.
Yep. He's got it going like it's bubble gum. Chugging cheap wine.
All right. Back to everybody kind of sitting downstairs. Anything that you guys are kind of doing, chatting about together, or are you guys getting ready to wrap up the day as it's not getting super late, but I mean, it's nighttime on a ship, there's not a ton to do other than maybe play some games.
I'm sure we've got random crew games that they all do, so if it seems like there's a lull or anything, she'd probably suggest one of those. I don't know what we'd have, though, because I'm not a fantasy pirate, so I don't know what kind of games you got. Card games, I guess, or the crocodile
you've got
one.
Yeah, the crocodile dentist is definitely there, but I would say that there's definitely like card games, chess, there's different like dice games that you all can play.
And I'll hang out and play with everybody for a while, but at some point she will excuse herself and go to her own quarters.
Turning it over to Throgrim and Thegro then. What are you guys doing to kind of round out your evening?
I'll partake in the games. Just whatever people are playing, I'll just like watch or join in.
Yeah, I'd say since there's 3 tables, there's crocodile dentist at one table, there's chess at another table, and then dice at a third table.
Thegro just kind of gonna watch like all the games right now.
But Thegro kind of in the middle up against the wall. I picture him just like leaning up against the wall with his arms crossed, like just watching everything at the same time. Throgrim, was there a table that piqued your fancy more than others?
I'll try chess.
Right, so let's say that's the top table up here. So you've got Squill, Cookie, and who is that? The Mole, kind of all sitting up there at the top table with the chess game. Is there anybody that you'd want to challenge or in particular play against?
Just whoever wants to play.
Call it Cookie. The 2 dwarven friends are becoming friends, I guess.
Yeah.
14 for his roll.
Ooh. Chess is not Throgrim's game.
Not so much. So yeah, you guys just play. He's just playing a friendly game. He doesn't want to gamble or anything, and he'll just kind of tell you a little bit about himself too as you guys are playing along. And he's just like, "Well, I'm Cookie. I've been all over the world collecting stories, and I like to write stories, and I like to cook."
Is he from any of the mountain holds originally?
He was from Pride's Call, but he left pre-Calamity.
Okay, so he's pretty up there, age-wise.
Yeah, he's on the older dwarf side. Like, every bit of his beard is white at this point. There's not even, like, any gray in it.
Well, we think Pride's Call, was it last we heard Under Siege, or which was the place that had the king that was goo?
The black ooze, yeah, that was in Pride's Call.
Okay. Well, I guess I would have mentioned that while telling the stories, so...
Yeah, it as you told the story, it didn't seem like he gave any sort of, like, visible reaction when you mentioned that Pride's Call was all fucked up. Not that he disliked the place, but it's almost like he moved on from it and he was done with that part of the story. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Degro, you still watching the games, or are you stepping in on any of these?
You know, Thego's gonna step into the chess game just for fun.
See how Bad Eye's doing. He's gotta show me how it's done.
Squill will scoot over and give you a space to kind of sit in. Actually, Squill probably goes over to another table, probably the dice table, and starts gambling over there. She's not going to get herself into trouble. Don't worry about her. So, Thegro, you are challenging Cookie here. Ooh. This might be the first chess game that you lose.
Boop.
Oh my god.
Tied. It's a roll off. 8. 16.
Can't
No.
lose.
It was a tough fight for the first, half of the game, but you came back. Ended up taking it.
Hooray!
He goes over to his notebook and adds into the story. Just chess master to Thegro's already long highlights. like Throgrim, if you're looking at the compared highlights, Thegro's list is so long, and it's like Legolas and Gimli competing, but the list is just so much longer on Thegro's side.
Well, it's hard to compete with a Demon Slayer.
Single-handed Demon Slayer too. He didn't have any help with that at all.
Yep.
Nope, not at all. I damn near one-shot him like that bear.
Thegro is nodding in agreement to everything that Cookie is saying too, and as he's writing it down. So how is Throgrim feeling about all of that?
He's okay, because he came to the conclusion that it does make a better song. It makes him much more heroic than he already is.
All right. Eventually, you'll see that some of the folks are starting to kind of wind up and start heading off to bed and finding their little hammocks around the different areas of the ship where they can sleep for the night. Do you guys stay up and keep playing? Do you find a spot to rest up?
Yeah, I'll rest.
Find a hammock. I will say it's very entertaining to kind of picture a dwarf wearing a bunch of armor trying to climb into a hammock.
There's plenty of boxes. I could just step up on them and roll right in.
Stand on one of those. Mm-hmm. Though that begs the question, does Thegro sleep in his armor on a night where maybe he's around a bunch of pirates? Or does he take his armor off?
He's gonna stay in his armor.
Yeah. Drogram, how about for you?
Yeah, he almost always stays in his armor.
Just sleeps in it, yeah.
Well, actually, I will take it off because we're on a boat and I just don't see armor really helping me if they would like sneak up and attack anyway. So, yeah, armor's off for now.
Well, I mean, it might not help if they attack you, but it might help that they don't steal it.
Oh, I'll find it if they take it.
They just steal all your shit overnight.
Yeah.
Wake up in the morning, everything's gone. Right. Anything that you wanted to share with your journal entry, audio-wise, or did you want to kind of keep that to yourself?
Ooh, yeah, I suppose I could share. She writes this journal for someone, and she's basically just explaining how she's, like I mentioned before, a little worried to start hoping that maybe this could be the answer she's been looking for, finding Aor and finding some powerful weapons, and that she longs for the day that she'll be able to succeed in her goals, to keep it vague. And yeah, so she mostly just kind of journals about her thoughts and feelings, really, which she does not demonstrate to anybody except Tun. Tun probably knows all of this.
Yeah, I'd think so.
You gotta stop making evil characters, Sarah. You got an evil character problem.
She's not. She's a pirate. She doesn't make her like. I mean, she's evil in that way, but she's not like evil. And Rain was good. She was a good person. She just got possessed.
No, she was not. Yeah,
Rain
she was not a good person.
Rain was always a good person.
No. Rain was nothing but a puppet.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. That's what she does. It's just journals, and then eventually we'll go to sleep.
All right. Well, yeah, everybody feel free to take your long rests, and you wake up the following morning out on open water. So for our Scarlet Wench, what do we think that she would start off her day with doing? Just making sure everything's ship-shape, checking in with the crew?
Yeah, I think that's what would be her thing, is to kind of go down, say good morning to everyone, see how they're doing, because she really likes to have that close-knit crew, you know, and make sure they're all good and happy at the well, as happy as we can all be in the apocalypse, but grabs like maybe something simple. Cookie probably makes like some little easy wrap thing for her that she can just grab and eat on the way up to the deck again.
Yeah, he's famous for his breakfast burritos.
Hell yeah. You just grab that, take a bite, love it, ruffle his hair. Good job, Cookie. And then head up to, after checking in with everyone, and head up to make sure the ship up top is good. You know, checking everything is in its place and tied down. Nothing got thrown out. Nothing got broken. Nothing's on fire. And then relieving Tangaroa from the helm and taking over. I know technically she doesn't have to, but she likes to steer her ship.
Easy enough. Let's bounce to Karasu. You're waking up at the top of the mast, or coming out of your trance, I guess I would say, at the top of the mast. How do you start off your day?
Karasu just sits there and looks down at the bottle grabs it, spins with a flourish, and hucks it out and goes, "Fuck you, gods!" and then fires an arrow at the bottle.
I just watch this up top. Aye, that'll tell them.
Yeah, not enough. Sure, they already
Also-
know how I feel.
You just littered in the ocean, you know. It's not good for the fish.
Oh, okay, Throgrum. He just smirks.
She laughs, obviously fucking with you, like she could care less.
Fuck those 5 fish in particular, right?
Hey, they're not in our food, so it don't matter to me.
Right? Cookie later is cooking a fish. Why is there an arrowhead in this? Some glass shards?
Have you even eaten up there?
Aye, pemmican, nothing glorious, but it gets me by.
Well, you're quite the idiot to be eating that when Cookie's down below with his food.
I will trust this cookie, because trust me, the pemmican has worn its tiring now. Well, don't mind the arrows.
No, I'm a bit used to them, I'd say, by now.
No, he just laughs and points. He laughs and points at all the arrows that are circling the nest.
What, like, you mean you put arrows into the nest?
Yeah, I did cordon of arrows, so if anything ambushes us, they're getting an ambush round of arrows.
Oh, I see.
So he just laughs and slides down. I'll go get this cookie breakfast.
Give him a wink and he might give you something sweet on top. She just smiles.
Drogram, how do you think that you wake up and start off your day? First day of a long journey.
I obviously eat the delicious burrito. And I tell Cookie how when this journey's over, he should head back to the Dwarven Holds and teach him how to cook like this.
Well, I don't know if I'm ever going back there. I think after this, I kind of want to figure out where Tangaroa came from.
But, yeah, I suppose I'll just do whatever I can to try to be useful.
You inquire further about Tangaroa at all? I know that you haven't really talked to the sea elf yet. You've heard his name, but you haven't also gotten your feedback from Karasu quite yet either on
Yeah, I'll wait to
what
hear
that
from
conversation was.
Karasu before doing anything on my own.
For sure. On that note, do you head up above decks? Do you wait for Karasu to come down here? Obviously, you don't know he's coming down here, but do you wait to see if he makes an appearance?
Does it look like anyone's doing any work down here besides Cookie?
It looks like Mole might be working on something over in the corner, but it's hard to say what that might be. It looks like there's a bunch of different, like, kind of like wheel gears and shit like moving around, and a little bit of smoke is coming up from that area, and it looks like there's also a bunch of like cloth and fur and stuff all over the place too.
And so I'll go above deck and just try to find something to help someone with.
So I would say as you're going above deck, Karasu, you're heading below deck and you cross paths. Do you make conversation now, or do you...
Oh yeah. Karasu. Just the elf I was looking for.
Oh,
So
why is that?
did you, whispering but obviously not quietly, did you get a chance to speak with that sea elf?
Yes. He had a run-in with the Feywild and has amnesia.
Oh, Did he say anything about a kraken
He
or
said
other sea
no.
elves?
No.
Oh,
I have a feeling our friend may have ran afoul of the Fae, and they decided to have some fun with him.
what do Fae do for fun?
Wouldn't you like to know? He just smiled wickedly. When you see it fade, and he goes, yes, Throgram. Can't mess with you. That's right. I gotta remember this.
Oh, I enjoy fun as much as the next man.
Yes, yes. One day I'll make sure for you to give me your thanks. And he just tapped him on the shoulder.
All right, well, I'll let him go eat his breakfast.
Yeah.
Deglo, how about for you? How are you starting off your day?
I'm gonna head up and find some food and just kind of hang out this morning, I think.
Grab one of the breakfast burritos and make your way onto the deck.
Yes.
I would say you also probably pass Karasu. He's coming down the stairs and you're going up. Do you just nod at him or do you say anything?
I'm just gonna nod at him. Just kind of like a, hey, what's up? Good morning. Type of deal.
And Karasu nods back to him. Karasu looks annoyed, but not at you. He looks like he's had a bad day.
All right. Karasu, you make your way down into the lower decks of the ship. You'll see that the sea elf that you had chatted with yesterday, he is laying out on one of those hammocks. You'll see the gnome who you have not met yet, the mole down there. You'll see Squill and Doth kind of sitting up at the table having some breakfast, and Cookie kind of over cooking away.
Ah. Here I expected confectionery. I guess it was just a term.
Huh? What?
You must be Cookie.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, bloody hell's they're multiplying. He's like, I hope you are a better company than Throgram.
Yeah, probably. He's an interesting little critter. Yeah, try one of these.
He just laughs when he says that. Throgram ain't that bad. I just have been taking it out on him because I've been down a nephew.
Down a nephew, huh? Tell me more.
Yup.
He pulls out his notebook.
Well, let's just say, two of them and their dad wants to destroy the world? And the good one was...
He like flips back a couple pages. He's like, I thought you were his dad. Are you not the evil one?
I am not the evil one.
Not the evil one. Okay, so you're the weird uncle.
I am the weird uncle. And he just smirks.
Like underlines weird uncle like 2-3 times.
Cookie, have you been to the Fae? Have you been to the Feywild?
Twice.
Ah, so you get it then. I was there for over 100 years or so.
Ah, that explains a lot.
Yes, it's good to be within kindred spirits.
He'll give you like a high five.
Karasu will return it. He's
Yeah, have
doing
another
that.
burrito. You look hungry.
Oh yeah, Karasu was enjoying those burritos. He did the "you son of a bitch" and then the high five. I'm in.
Well, it seems like you've been going through it. And I mean, I know it doesn't seem like a great place to talk about things, but if you ever need anybody to talk to, any ears to just listen, I got you, man. And he gives you like a little slap on the shoulder.
That means a lot to me, Cookie. Thank you. And you know what? I'm going to guess he's been watching him kind of write and asking about stuff. Are you a bard?
Oh yeah, I've been known to play an instrumental 5.
Ah, can I tell you some funny stories?
Oh, I'd love to hear some.
Yeah.
He starts like flipping to a free page in the book.
Yeah, so like he's gonna like laughingly joke about like the most debaucherous shit that like the Fae have done that he has witnessed.
Any examples?
Like all-
Give us one story.
Like, you know, when someone gave them their thanks, someone gave them their word on it and could no longer speak again. Just horrible shit. That one time with all the nymphs, I mean, Karasu is a guy.
Cookie's just absorbing every word and writing down all of these stories. Thegro, you made your way up to the top deck. You see Throgrim probably just sitting over there, probably looking out at the water contemplatively. You'll see other members of the crew kind of standing around deck, and you'll see the captain kind of steering the ship up there. What do you think that you're doing as you kind of make your way up to the top deck?
Curiously, is Squill out and about?
Squill was downstairs, kind of sitting next to Doth eating breakfast.
I gotcha. No worries. I'll wait until later for that one then. And for right now, I'll just kind of... I don't know. I think I might just find a place to sit and just kind of enjoy the morning.
You notice him like lay out like a little like tanning chair and like pull out one of those like little mirrors and set it up on Thegra, roll me a perception check.
Perception check.
At some point throughout the morning, as you guys are kind of just hanging out, you're taking it easy on deck up here, you will see that the blue dragonborn is sitting over there and carving what looks to be driftwood. Just sitting there and carving away throughout the course of the day.
Okay. I actually think I will not like join him, but I'll do the same. I want to pull out that dragon scale just for fun and kind of see if it actually does anything, or if I was just...
No, he didn't actually give it to you. He just pulled out the blue dragon scale and like pointed at it.
I gotcha.
An insight check.
Gotcha. Insight. Oof.
13's high enough. I'd say Thegro's putting the two and two together that Xavian was trying to tell you that the blue dragonborn carved the little narwhal that he gave you. Because he can't speak, couldn't express that clearly, but he was trying to show you with the blue scale and the carving, the two and two go together.
I gotcha.
I think that seeing the blue dragonborn making this wood carving later in the day, I think the two things kind of click together for you.
That works for me. Like, oh, okay.
Throgrim, how about you?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Thegro.
Oh, I was just gonna kind of just watch him for a little bit and maybe walk up to him and ask him like how long he's been carving.
I've been carving as far back as I can remember. I've been always attracted to sea critters, and I like to carve them out of driftwood.
Nice. I wanna pull out my little ducks and show it to him. Be like, I started like, what is it, like a couple days ago, maybe like a week now, or however long we're at this.
Probably almost a month ago now, I would say.
Okay. Yeah.
No, those aren't odd. They're pretty good, actually. You got a fine collection there.
Well, thank you.
You'll like run downstairs real quick, then come running back up, pull out like a little ship's chest. Like, it's not big, but it's a small one, and it's just full of different Like there's whales, sharks, dolphins, like all of these different, like a sea turtle, like all these different like critters, sea critters carved into various pieces of driftwood. He'll like open it up and start showing off all of his favorite pieces that he's done.
Nice. What's his I want to ask him what his like absolute like favorite one is.
Ooh, probably the octopus, because that one was the hardest to carve with all the tentacles and stuff.
I want to tell him that I liked his narwhal. Was it Tauntaun that showed me? I forgot the name.
Xavier.
Xavier, yeah. And then maybe I'll just like sit next to him and kind of start carving my own thing, and I'll stop like messing with him.
You guys just sit there and kind of carve over the edge of the ship together. All your wood carvings just going out into the water.
Yeah.
All right, Throgram, what are you doing for your day as you kind of head out onto the decks? Is there anywhere in particular that you think you'd go?
Is anybody doing any work right now?
I mean, little bits around the ship. Like you'll see Krax is kind of going around and making sure all like the ropes are tight. Ara and Aya are up there, like they weighed anchor this morning. Like everybody's kind of doing like little small things. Nibbles is out there holding a mop that's like 3 times the size of him as he's trying to like swab the deck.
Who am I closest to?
I would say you're probably equal distance away from Aya and Ara and Krax.
Right. Since Krax is by himself, I'll go ask him if there's anything I can help him with.
I don't know, man. You want to get into a fist fight?
A fight? No.
Okay. Looks very disappointed.
Well, I'll leave you to it. And then I just I go over to the twins and ask if there's anything I could help with.
They'll look at you contemplatively and then just be like, yeah, you see that little bit of rope up at the very top part right up there, like up at the very top of the mast?
Yes.
Will you just go and make sure that that's tied tightly?
Ugh. I did offer. All right, he did offer to help, so he'll go do it, but he is obviously terrified and climbing ever so slowly up.
They're totally fucking with him, aren't they?
Yeah, halfway up the mast, roll me an insight check.
Oh, okay. I refreshed it. Gotta open my character sheet again.
There's a pretty high chance that they were probably fucking with you. You're looking back down at them, like, I think you're looking towards the deck and you just kind of see them, like, snickering and pointing up at you and, like, pulling Nibbles over and just, like, look at him. Look what we got him to do.
Oh, har, har, har. Let's all make fun of the dwarf who's trying to help. He climbs down and I go back below deck.
I give them a thumbs up.
Speaking of you, are you doing anything in particular as you kind of look out over your crew and...
Yeah, definitely watching what the newbie people are doing with my crew, you know, and stuff like that. When she saw the twins pointing up for Throgram, she immediately was like, "Ha, good job." But for the most part, yeah, she's just kind of, I mean, she's open to talk to any of them if they want to, but just keeping an eye on them, sort of observing to learn who they are, what they're doing, you know, things like that.
would say that you definitely probably observe Thegro over carving ducks with Drax. But being as how pretty much everybody else is kind of below decks at this point, Thegro's really the only one that you can kind of keep an eye on.
Yeah. Well, she trusts her crew can manage to also watch them below, but...
Yeah. Report back to you later.
Yeah, exactly. But eyeing the duck carving and the other thing, whatever Drax is carving, she's just like... I guess at least they can be chummy for a while while we're doing this trip. Better that they get along than have problems, you know? As I literally just treat, like, thumbed up the others for pranking Thorgrim, but, you know, pranks are for fun.
It's not like they, like, cut his throat and threw him over the side of the ship, right?
Could you imagine, hey, Thorgrim, want to hear a joke? And then they just slice him?
Who are you, Rain?
But yeah, other than that, yeah, she's pretty just observing and enjoying her time on the wheel for a while. Although, I think if Thorgrim's going down, there's a point where she realizes he's gonna hit a particular step. Like, I'm gonna try to mentally time that, because I can't see it, and tilt the ship just then, so he kind of has to stumble and not, like, completely hurt himself, but just, like, he gets a little, like, has to brace himself on like, the bad step that we have. And then after she writes it back, she's just like, rogue wave!
Karasu, you're down at the bottom just talking to Cookie about the Feywild and just telling him a bunch of your stories, and you see Thorgrim coming down the stairs, and you see him, like, trip and fall and almost, like, face plant at the bottom of the stairs, but he, like, catches himself before he hits the ground.
Oh, yeah. He just goes, don't have your sea leg yet, eh?
Apparently not. We have to watch out for them, Karasu. Not only are they a bunch of ruffians, a bunch of pranksters, too. So.
Oh, yeah. That sounds absolutely terrible from someone from the Fae.
So you gotta keep your guard up, is all.
Oh, yes. Cookie here has held me hostage for so long now. I've been quite terrified. And he just laughs.
Cookie puts on, like, a menacing face and, like, holds up a kitchen, like, one of those long, like, kitchen knives.
You know, Cookie, if you don't mind, could I learn some recipes from you just for the road's sake? He's gonna kind of explain to that. He's like a wayfinder, and he would like to be able to have good cooked meals.
Yeah, the best thing you can do is a burrito. Let me show you how you can do it. And you can do it with elk meat, you can do it with pork, you can do it with fish, you can just make a burrito out of anything.
It's mystical creation.
He, like, pulls you aside and starts showing you how to make, like, cornmeal tortillas and stuff like that.
Well, I'm gonna have to keep this in mind. He's gonna take notes, detailed notes.
Karasu, Thorgrim, anything else that you guys would do downstairs? Chat with Cookie, get to know any more of the crew.
Also observe the cooking.
I was gonna say, Karasu his goal is to attempt to kind of learn everything aboard a ship.
A few months, you could probably do it.
Depends on how much travel we have, but that's kind of his logic. He's like, you know what, I'm happy out here.
Better than the last little bit of travel, right?
Yes.
All right. Thorgrim, how about for you? Do you continue to just watch the cooking, you said?
Yeah.
How about for Thegro? Still carving your ducks up on deck?
Actually, at the moment, I'd like to be done with that. I want to give one of my ducks to
Drax.
Drax.
Yep.
Okay, Drax, and then I want to head downstairs and I want to find Squill and see if she wants to learn chess.
Learn what?
Wants to learn the chess game.
Sure. Yeah, she's into it.
Cool. I want to teach Squill chess because it's evil. I don't know.
It's evil.
I'll tell her it's evil.
To teach her, because throughout the game you'll notice that some of your key pieces start to go missing, and she is blatantly cheating, like just taking your pieces and hiding them under the table. So it's very clear that she is cheating, but it is also clear that she is learning the game too.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be like, well, that is cheating, but we'll work with it for right now.
Yeah, she's very much enjoying a new game where she can cheat people with.
I'll explain to her that most people don't like that, but I'll work with her for right now on it.
I don't think people are gonna notice. Like I'm pretty sneaky.
No, they might eventually, but see, the real fun in this game is when you capture their pieces.
Yeah, like this, and she just grabs like your king.
Similar, yes, but I'll show her how to like move a couple of the pieces and be like, see, and then you like kind of knock it out of the way and then move it and be like, and then I'll set it on the floor and be like, kind of like that.
At what point do you stab the loser?
Well, typically you don't, but I mean, if you're playing against another goblin, it could be in the cards.
Awesome. She starts like eyeing Nibbles.
Yeah, I was just gonna say she stabs my crewman.
No, we can't stab the crew.
All right.
But, we'll keep working on it. How's that?
Okay, and this is gonna make me evil?
Possibly. It depends on how well you win your games.
She like smiles, a goblin smile with like crooked teeth just pointing everywhere. They're all yellow, and she's like, all right, and holding up like a dagger in one hand and the king in the other hand.
See, now if you get really good, you can show all your goblin friends, goblin companions when you get back to wherever you are going, and then you can work on stabbing them.
When I get back, they're gonna be my goblin bitches.
Frosty chimes in. You could call it Conqueror instead of chess.
There you go. I like it.
She just lets out like an evil laugh.
We're supposed to teach her not to be evil, guys.
Frosty's gonna dump her ass off in the Feywild. She'll be what she becomes.
I'm just teaching her a game. If somebody gets stabbed, it's not my fault.
It's something she learned either before or after I taught her. All right. Well, I'd say the day progresses rather uneventfully. I think that you do get the sense, Throgram, that at some point you sail past your X marks the spot, but at a far enough distance that you don't necessarily have to worry about Kraken or Sea Monster or whatever the hell that is. Unless you wanted to try and convince this captain to go a little closer.
No, because I feel the dream was a pretty clear sign that we head north.
All right. Well, yeah, you guys continue sailing on throughout the rest of the day and into the evening and have another fantastic meal from Cookie at the end of the day. And it's a little bit early, but I think this is probably where we're going to wrap up our session tonight. Grogram maybe having a little bit of a moral conflict on who he signed up with.
Well, they haven't done anything yet, so hopefully we don't encounter any other boats on the way. So,
Small little fishing vessel with a bunch of innocent old fishermen.
a bunch of orphans, and like we're gonna sink that boat. Like,
Yeah, we just pick the
Any fun
most
title ideas?
innocent looking boat there is and specifically go after that one.
He's like hunting for that.
Yeah.